course, you saw that sell-off yesterday. Mike raises this fascinating point about whether it's so liquid that it could almost be treated as cash in these instances. Kavita, what exactly happened here? Because it's hard to imagine people sitting around the world and using a carry trade to borrow yen to buy Bitcoin. Why did it sell off so much?
I think the combination of two things, Sonali, it is definitely a lot of crypto liquid token funds. You would see some of the biggest hedge funds actually liquidating big ETH positions because they were borrowed again somewhere in Japanese yen in their calculation all the way down to crypto. And crypto was doing consistently pretty decent at a good price and very liquid. So the combination of that, you can turn it around and have liquidity within seconds in your pocket because of blockchain. And at the same time, you can take care of your margin calls, which happen because of Japanese and combined together. And also the data on Friday, which came out of the job reports, the whole anticipation of depression, I think the combination of all this stuff just wiped out the liquidity. The fascinating part is also something which you mentioned, that we did see $49 million worth of ETH ETF inflows coming in, and slowly the prices are moving up suddenly today and trying to rebalance itself. So it's been a very interesting Monday.
Kavita, I wonder if you have any sense of why Ether in particular performed so poorly Sunday night into Monday. Bitcoin was down a lot, but boy, Ether was down about twice as much, 20-some%. Is there any sort of fundamental or market structure reason why Ether was hit so hard in that sell-off?
In my personal opinion, the liquidity on ETH, both on centralized exchange and decentralized exchanging, with the amount of quantity and the volume required, was super fast. Secondly, I believe that Ether was doing very well, and the chances of going back into ETH and buying it at a lower price, both from the public markets and from the decentralized markets, were very high comparatively to any other altcoins, because you cannot have institution out there. Now, going back to Bitcoin, there is a lot of limitation to the amount of Bitcoin you can buy and how much would it go down, given how much supply has already happened on the limited amount of Bitcoin which can be produced. So Ether was an obvious choice for anybody who wanted to get millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars very quickly, and able to go back into Ether at a lower price and have the same AUM. So it was a very obvious choice.